Hi, people. It's Colby. The first 10 minutes of the audio sounded kind of staticky, robotic, whatever. I just wanted to pop in and say it's over after the first 10 minutes. If you want to skip to it, listen through it, whatever. But it's not for the whole episode. Anyway, enjoy.
Well, we're back again, and me and Colby were just talking about Halloween. We're like, let's just go ahead and start it.
Yeah.
Go ahead with what you're saying.
So we were talking about the origin of Halloween because today is the November 3rd. We just had Halloween.
God, it's already the 3rd.
Yeah. November's going to fly by super
I
fast.
know, we got a vote in 2 days.
Or do we really?
Yeah.
I thought it was further away.
No, voting's November 5th. Anyway, Halloween.
We were talking about where it originated, and the way I understood it was it started in like some sort of culture where they believed in bad spirits, and people used to dress up in scary costumes and whatnot, and like basically parade the town, scaring off all the bad spirits. And they eventually started doing I don't remember if they were wearing the gourds or like certain melons and stuff, but they eventually started carving gourds, squash, things like that, and eventually left to then leaving them outside their house with a lit candle, and that's where we get pumpkin like jack lanterns from.
Yeah.
And we use pumpkins because that's the biggest like melon like thing that we can use, you know. So
Like the earliest records that I read on was it was like a Scottish Ireland like holiday tradition. Like it was to signify the end of fall and the beginning of winter.
mhm.
And they would have these bonfires on Halloween, and they didn't call it Halloween. I couldn't even pronounce what they called it, but they would have these big bonfires, and they would basically sacrifice some of their harvest and some of their livestock. And the costumes and stuff, they would wear like animal heads and animal hides.
Hmm.
And like that was the earliest iteration of it, and I think you're thinking of a little bit past that.
Like a little bit afterwards.
Yeah, because in the 19th century, whenever we started getting like Scottish immigrants and Irish immigrants and stuff, that's whenever we were introduced to Halloween costumes.
Okay.
And then it's kind of an intermix of holidays because it's like a pagan holiday, so like Mother Nature kind of stuff, you know. Um, and So the day after Halloween, November 1st, is All Saints Day, and then before that is Halloween. So it's like, you know, like the bad stuff and then the good stuff is
Yeah.
kind of what they were going for, but nobody celebrates All Saints Day. They celebrate Halloween.
Okay.
Damn, I almost got out of breath on that one.
On the same topic, I have a question for you. If you were like of young teenage age in 2024,
If I can remember back that far.
if you were of young teenage age in 2024, what would you dress up as for Halloween? If you were that old or that young in 2024,
Well, like, I mean, are we talking like 13 or are we talking
like 14, 15, something like that. So mature enough to use your brain, not very well, but using it.
honestly, I probably wouldn't dress up being me, but if I was a teenager at that age, I don't know, probably some Fortnite skin or something.
Fortnite skin.
Yeah, I mean it'd be something like ridiculous. Like I don't know why I would dress that way, but
Will be like your whole life at that age. So
well, I would hell if I was a teenager at this point, as good as I was at video games, I'd be a millionaire. So I was esports before there was esports.
yeah, no, I'm sure, no doubt.
Yeah. You could ask your uncle about that, but see, he got me back on this whole like good at video game thing
Yeah.
because we'd play Madden, I'd always win and stuff like that. So what does he do? He has Kane, and I played Kane on like NBA Live or whatever NBA game he had.
Yeah.
smoked me so bad. Like, so bad. And he was just like, Michael Jordan, 3 point, 3 point.
Oh
I
my
was like, Michael
gosh.
Jordan isn't even that good at 3 pointers.
You're
but
thinking of Curry. Come on.
but yeah, Kane he whooped up on me pretty good.
Oh my
So,
gosh.
but
That's funny.
yeah, which is also the name of my favorite wrestler back in the day too. So
Oh, there you go.
yeah,
There you go.
so Kane has like his own theme music.
Overrated, but
Uh, Boy,
overrated wrestler? I mean, he's definitely like legendary Hall of Fame, but he should be nobody's favorite.
you don't talk shit on the big red machine.
All right.
Anyway, so God, it's been a full weekend. Like I don't know. Like, have you ever been like really busy and really productive, but still not able to get everything done?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's kind of like how my weekend's gone so far.
Yeah.
So, my bad, Sam. Happy belated birthday.
Who?
My friend Sam. She
Uh,
comments sometimes on here.
oh, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. So, um, but yeah, I don't know. But it's still a full day. Like, I don't know. I kind of woke up a little late, but me and Jamie got their video recording done.
Yeah.
So, all
Which we'll be
out.
posting on New Year's, right?
Yeah, first of the year. So, whatever recording day that falls on, the very first recording day of the year, should be coming out then. If you guys get it done in time.
We should.
You only got 2 months.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I'll be new and different things. Your dog, I swear to God.
I know she's parkour all the way.
Yeah, like she's bouncing from chair to chair in here, like kicking shit around.
um, I was thinking about like if I was to dress up for Halloween,
Yeah,
like if I was old enough where it was like acceptable, like young enough where I was allowed to,
yeah,
basically. Um, I still dressed up, but it was as like a couple thing, and we tried to go do some Halloween stuff, but it was just for the occasion, you know.
right.
But if I was like a teenager still in school, like wanting to dress up, probably would have gone with like King Arthur
Yeah,
because that would have been really cool. Like,
well,
haha.
would have been expensive because you got to get the whole suit of armor,
Yeah,
crown.
yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta have the magic sheath and Excalibur and
Well, just a close replica. Like,
oh
I
yeah.
don't think we're actually gonna go find it.
You know, someone said that they found it a long time ago.
Okay.
It was, I mean, I say a long time ago. It was only like 10 years ago that someone said they found Excalibur.
If they actually found it, then we would probably know their name.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
It was a two-handed longsword they found in the area that they knew that King Arthur had been around often. Um, it was a two-handed longsword they found in like this little lagoon that was around where King Arthur
Yeah.
was often around. So that was pretty cool. I mean, it's kind of convenient. Like, oh, there's just a medieval longsword from that dates so many years old. Just
Yeah.
happens to be where King Arthur is from, you know. But feels like you're gonna kill that dog.
I'm thinking about it. Like, I thought it several different ways.
Oh,
Yeah. So, I don't know. Yeah, we really ain't got a whole lot to talk about this week, do we?
I'm saving for a truck.
Yeah. How's that going?
It's going pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm saving basically every dollar that I physically can.
Okay.
Goodness.
Okay. You entertain people.
Okay. Um, actually,
And we're back. I finally got the bull out of the china closet. Good God.
oh, I knew it was picking it up too. Just clunk, 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 clunk,
Huh?
squeak, squeak, clunk.
The neighbor was picking it up.
um, but what I was saying, I am saving for a truck. It's going pretty well.
Yeah.
I'm able to save quite a bit, saving every single dollar that I can, and even selling a couple things because I want like a good, nice truck, not
Yeah.
like some rusted out, barely runs, have to start it with a screwdriver. You know, like
Yeah.
I'm trying to go for something kind of nice.
Well, I mean, it's better to try to get something in the middle. I've drove a lot of what you're describing.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I mean, I'll never forget them trucks, but I mean,
Oh, they're fun as all get out, but
I like
I'm looking for reliable though.
how I like to be helpful and whatnot. Um,
Yeah.
the only time I'd really tell anybody no was whenever they were out of my like mile radius of where I could go in that truck. Like I can't really, like I can't go to Kansas City and help you out because like I ain't got that much oil, to put in it. I'd have to stop in Lamar or Sheldon. So that's the only good thing about having a POS
Yeah.
is you don't have to do much of anything because you can't really go anywhere.
Yeah.
Just get you to work, get you home.
The one I'm going for is basically the same truck that I wrecked about 4 years ago.
Yeah,
Basically the exact same. I want to do extended cab
yeah,
instead of single, and if I can, I would like to do short bed instead of long bed. Because, I mean, I don't need that much room.
yeah.
I guess it's not that important to me, but I'm very excited for it, and I
Well,
want one with the original radio, so I can put my CDs to use
yeah.
and actually use the radio. I don't need Bluetooth. I don't need it.
Right, right, right. That's what they all say.
Well, I have a lot of CDs and I want to put them to work. See a shiny? What's going on over there?
Oh, I got in a text message,
Okay.
but um, shoot, what was I saying?
Nothing. I was talking.
No, sorry.
I was done talking. I don't know where you want to go.
I'm on second shift. Like,
Yeah, you
yeah,
recorded earlier.
yeah. Like I'm tired. Well, I mean, okay, so going along with the whole truck thing, that's like a goal you have. I assume you're shooting by the close to the end of the year.
I should be able to get what I want by my birthday, which is at the very beginning of December.
Okay, so that's good year end goal. Do you have any like goals or plans for next year?
For next year,
Hmm.
I would like to, no matter what one goal is, build credit.
Right.
Because I would really like to buy like a little piece of land, like I'm talking like 5 acres, fairly small, but big enough I can build on.
Right.
Um, so I want to build up some credit and be able to go take out a loan um, for some land and have plenty saved back that I can get started on building a place to live. Um, I will likely start with like a little log cabin and live out of it for a while until I can pay off the loan for the property and save some extra for building costs and whatnot.
Yeah.
So I think that's the plan.
Oh, I mean, yeah, it's a good goal to like start working on and everything. Um, Next year, I'm hoping to be a little more me focused. So,
Yeah.
I mean, time to let the baby birds fly, kind of deal, and and let you guys do your things, take some things over, and
Yeah.
then I'll start doing my thing.
Yeah.
So, which I think it's time. You
I think
know,
so too.
yeah. So I got pretty good trust in you, and Jamie also. I mean, he's still in school, but he'll be out soon. So,
Yeah.
which he played his last football game Friday.
Yeah.
Sadly they lost, but um, boy, they came out swinging. And I was talking to some of the players, and I was like, "Man, where was that all year?" Like, the coaches let us like do what we wanted.
Yeah.
I was like, maybe they should have let you do that all year.
Yeah.
I mean, because first quarter, like they were up, and then yeah, they got behind, but it stayed competitive, and they had a chance to come back, and
Yeah.
yeah, they did good. Wayland had this run,
Yeah.
like I mean, like so. None of you guys are in football next year.
Correct.
I'll go back and watch Wayland a little bit. Yeah, if he stays with it and actually has his heart behind it. Yeah, I think it'll be fun to watch. So,
I wasn't at the game, but I'm assuming he did pretty damn well.
oh yeah, he had 3 touchdowns, which I'm glad that he got the touchdowns. And I'm also glad I didn't go over because I was like, you know what? When we were like, hey, you know what? $20, you give me a touchdown.
Yeah.
And yeah, I didn't have $60 on me. So take cash out.
Yeah. I can give you a check. It might bounce, but
Yeah, I remember. Well, Cooper, it was back in like Pee Wee baseball, like little league stuff.
yeah.
And it wasn't coach pitch, it was player pitch. But I said something to him about, every home run, I'll buy you a bag of sunflower seeds.
Yeah.
Yeah, I bought like 6 bags of sunflower seeds. I was like, good God.
Yeah.
I mean,
And Pee Wee.
yeah, and he didn't hit them all out of the park either. Like he just ran for the rest.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my God, man, that kid.
He was a natural born athlete for sure.
Yeah. So, but yeah, so I'm kind of sad in a way because I mean,
You don't have any more football games you're obligated to go to.
yeah, I've no more boys in football. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, I'll still go watch them because like, I'm sure Carlin will still be cheering. I'm sure
Yeah.
Brooklyn will still be cheering. So
Yeah.
I'll go and watch them and then yeah, watch the game a little bit. But yeah, I mean, I probably won't make it to every game. I'm probably not going to go to all the away games. Like,
Yeah.
if I'm in the area, I'll go. Like Liberal's really easy for me to go to, but
Yeah. It's not very far.
yeah, but like Appleton City, Rich Hill, probably not going to make it. So
Probably not going to make it to your game, guys.
yeah,
I kind of miss playing a little bit.
it sticks with you. Like it never goes away. Like you always miss playing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I didn't miss playing for a long time because I stopped playing my sophomore year
yeah,
and I didn't miss playing for a long time. But in the past, I think year, maybe 2 years,
mm,
I was like, shit, I really should have done it. It would have kept me in shape better. I would have had more fun. I would have been in the pictures
yeah,
because no one's looking at your sophomore year. They're looking at your senior year.
yeah,
I'm like, damn it.
yeah. If only you had like I don't know, like a parental figure that was like, hey, maybe
You're
you
going to
should
regret
play.
not playing.
You're gonna regret it. If
Yeah, I
only.
know.
If only.
But I did play it from third grade up until then and travel football.
Yeah, no, like you were. I mean,
I had it pretty hard for a while.
I understood why you were burnt out,
Yeah.
and I tried to talk you out of that travel football. Which, I mean, to any parent that's thinking about having their kid do travel football, it is a fucking scam. Don't even bother.
Yeah.
Like they sucker people in to fund it, and then they bring in whatever kids they want after for free.
At least our local one does.
And for
I don't
sure,
know if it's any of them. I don't know if
yeah,
it's all of them, but our local one definitely does.
yeah, yeah. And then like, oh yeah, you pay all this money, and then you get this and this and this. And I remember when they wanted their pads back,
Yeah.
and I was like, yeah, sure. As soon as I get all the stuff I paid for, then you can have the pads back, sure.
Yep.
And
We kept the helmet too.
yeah, we tore it apart, didn't we?
I did. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I took out every insert, ripped it apart, took off the face mask,
Yeah.
and I think I used the shell of the helmet as a trash can for a while.
We really should have used it as like target practice.
Yeah.
Because I mean, I don't know, that was a worthless joke.
Yeah.
But yeah, I understood why you got burnt out.
I mean, I played it for 7 years and then I only did travel for 1 year,
Yeah,
right?
just one.
Yeah.
I mean, not even a full.
No, we left halfway through the season because
Yeah.
of all the bullshit.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you start playing, supposedly 14-year-old kids, but they're driving to the game and
Covered in tattoos.
yeah,
They're shooting off fireworks to scare us because
yeah.
it's in a super ghetto neighborhood.
Mhm.
The coach is smoking pot on the sideline.
Yeah,
It is like if Chicago was a football team, that's what it was.
yeah,
Like it was
yeah.
awful.
Well, it was down in Memphis, and yeah, you were definitely walking through Memphis.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
A lot of our team had injuries.
yeah, so I was glad you got out of it. Like I breathed a sigh of relief. I mean, it was about $1,500 too late, but Yeah. Yeah.
Very expensive. I remember whenever I did quit, we like got in the car and you're like, I'm so proud of you. I
Yeah.
was like, why? And because we stayed until the end of that game where they just brought in the random people.
Mm,
I was like, this is bullshit. And they have never showed up to a practice. They're not a part of the team. They just, oh, you're good? Yeah, come to this game. We'll let you play.
yeah.
And we ended up winning. And what was funny was I actually got a sack on that game
Mm,
and caused a fumble.
mm-hmm.
And I only played for 4 plays.
Yeah.
And I did that in 2 of those plays. I was like, I should have kept playing. I
Yeah.
was doing a good job. And they brought out these random guys and didn't play for the rest of the game, obviously, because who knows?
Well, I mean, come to find out, like that was their plan all along. It's like they already had these kids that they were going to play, but they were committed elsewhere doing another sport.
Hmm.
And as soon as that was over, they brought them in. So
Hmm.
like they already knew they weren't going to have them pay.
Yeah.
Like I mean, and these are talented boys. Like yeah, I got it. I understood because I mean they were fucking huge.
Hmm.
But yeah, it was. I know this kind of turned into a bitch fest, but you know, I don't know. That hurt my chicken so bad.
Well, I remember whenever that game was over, we had won like because it was a championship,
Yeah,
and we had won like rings or something like that. I think is
yeah,
what it was. And we were heading to the parking lot, and the coach was like, "Hey, I got your ring if you want it." And I was like, "For what?" And well, like, we won the championship. I'm like, "I didn't play. I played 4 plays."
yeah,
He's like, "Well, you're still part of the team." I'm like, "I don't want it."
yeah,
And he's like, "Really? You don't want a ring that you earned?" I'm like, "I didn't earn the ring. I was just there."
yeah,
And we walked off, and that was when we quit.
yeah,
And I remember getting in the car, and you're like, "I'm so proud of you." I was like, "Oh."
yeah. I mean, if you didn't earn something, I mean, I was never much about this participation trophy thing.
Yeah,
Like I always thought that was bullshit.
yeah.
But
Obviously, neither was I.
yeah, it just. I mean, were you a part of the team? Yes. Did you earn it? Yeah. I mean, you went to all the practices and the 2 days, and
Yep.
you traveled and all that. I mean, you could have took the ring, but you didn't feel like you deserved it,
Hmm.
and I understood that
Yeah.
because I mean, it wouldn't have meant anything to you.
No.
I mean, I've got a paintball trophy that it's a real nice trophy, but I was just on backup.
Hmm.
Like they already had a full squad, but um, they wanted somebody to like fill in if needed, if somebody got hurt or something like that. And so I ended up getting a trophy too, which it didn't make shit to me.
Yeah.
But it was a real nice, like official paintball jersey. Actually, it had like or trophy, and it actually had like the guy and all that on it.
Yeah.
And it just sat in my closet. But the one that I actually displayed didn't even have a paintball guy on it. It
Yeah.
had a guy with a shotgun, like a skeet shooting
Yeah.
trophy, and it was just we bought it kind of trophy. But I got it with these 2 other guys, and we played all day and we worked really hard. Like came from behind, had to do a playoff game because we were tied.
Yeah.
Got in the finals. We won the finals. It was the first place of a bullshit trophy. And I love that way much more than I did the trophy that looked so much better.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I never liked any of the participation trophy stuff.
Yeah, they're
It's
pointless.
yeah, it's to make normal kids feel special. I'm like, if you want to feel special, be special. you know?
Well, most of the kids now I see are like, they're bucking that, you know, like, like, they get a participation trophy, like, whatever, they just chuck it.
Yeah.
They don't care about it, because they know they didn't earn it, you
Yeah.
know. It's so weird with you guys on like the generation before, like forced in all this, participation shit and all these like, woke, agenda things and all that.
Yeah.
And then the younger generation now is all like rebelling against all that.
Yeah.
And it's all like, oh, okay, so we're just going to go crazy, then back to normal, then crazy, then back to normal. So
Yeah.
it's really nice to see, really.
Are you excited for the election?
No.
Why not?
Well, I mean, I know who I'm going to vote for, but I think I know who's going to win.
Do you really think so?
Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately. Um,
I know both sides of the field you're talking about, and I really hope not.
well, like, I don't, I mean, it's close enough now. It really doesn't really matter. I mean, yeah, I'm going to vote for Trump, but, um, Kamala, like, you watch the interviews and stuff, like, she's not giving a straight answer on anything.
No.
And, like, this latest thing, like, she wouldn't even give an answer on, no, whatchamacallit, whatever vote she did. And it was so frustrating just to watch her dance around it and not even. So they asked her, like, well, what way did you vote on Amendment 39 or whatever it was in the state of California where she's from?
Yeah.
And she's all like, honestly, I'm not going to answer that because it's the Sunday before the election and I don't want to endorse one way or the other. It's like, okay. Like, and you're not supposed to talk about your vote. I mean, I'll be clear on that. Like, you're not supposed to tell people how you vote
Yeah.
because it's your personal business.
Hmm.
It's not for other people to try to talk you into one way or the other. But if you're a presidential candidate, I'm just saying, like, the country deserves to know which way you lean
Hmm.
on certain subjects.
Yeah.
And she's just trying to play middle of the field, do no harm kind of deal.
Until she gets in office, then she'll bring all the harm.
Oh, yeah, for sure. And Biden's not helping her too much these days.
Yeah, he finally learned his lesson, and he's just shutting up now.
Well, he's not shutting up fast enough. I mean, he called all the Trump supporters garbage.
Did he really? I
Yeah,
didn't see that.
yeah, that's why Trump was riding around in a garbage truck.
I remember seeing that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then
I didn't know why he did that, but that makes sense.
he was talking about and like he like got like I think he's gonna be like a meme or something, and he said he was talking about Republicans, and I think he was trying to talk tough, but I know
Mhm.
maybe it was tough back in like the 30s or something when he was born, but. He's like, some of these guys just want to grab him and smack him in the ass. I'm like, so what now? You want to do what, Joe?
Sleepy Joe, what you doing, man?
Yeah, Sleepy Joe woke up. And
Stop doing anything that woke up.
oh my God. Like, yeah, dude, he took a little blue pill or something. I don't know.
Oh man.
Yeah. Like somebody accidentally gave him a bottle of Hims. What's the other one? Blue Chew.
Yeah, Blue
Yeah, Blue
Chew,
Chew.
Viagra, Hams, whatever.
You ever take any of that?
No.
Yeah. It's fun to do sometimes just for fun.
We had talked about whenever I was like 17, 16, whenever my like partying days were, where I would always go out and be going to parties and stuff. Um, we had me and a group of friends were like, let's go to the gas station and buy those like boner pills. Let's just all just take one just like for fun. Like to see what the fuck happens. Like, does your heart explode? What happens? We never did it, but we talked about it and we're like, this is a little gay. Maybe we shouldn't do that.
Yeah, like, what are you guys gonna do? Like, you and all your guy friends gonna take some Viagra and sword fight later, or what? Like,
No.
you wanna play tummy sticks?
We talked about it like in a joking way, and then we never did it. Of course, we're like, this is pretty gay. Let's not do that.
You try to joust or something. First one to get it in the belly button wins.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Comes out with some lint on it.
Oh my god. What is the deal with your dog tonight? Like,
Separation anxiety.
oh my god, she's like hit full teenager mode.
Yeah.
Like
We need attention. Come on, guys.
oh yeah, like she lets herself out of this room and like doggy slams the door behind her,
Yeah.
because she'll like hit the door so hard it'll like bounce back.
Yeah.
I'm like, you little asshole.
You angry bitch.
But What about you? You voting or what? What you doing?
Yes, I decided I am going to vote. Um, and of course it'll be my first election. I'm excited for that. I was kind of putting off researching more details, and now it's kind of too late. So I'm going to be like grinding out all the articles in 2 days.
Yeah,
Um, because I don't want to be one of the people that are like, oh, I'm this party, so I'm going to just agree with everything this party's doing.
yeah. Don't ever do that.
Because I lean towards Republican, but I think both sides have good ideas and
Mm-hmm.
both sides have stupid ideas.
Mm-hmm.
I agree with more on the Republican side than Democrat, but I still am going to research both sides and make an informed decision.
Yeah.
I'm not just going to bandwagon one team and hope they do the right thing because I don't agree with that. I think that's
Yeah.
like this is the country I'm going to be living in. I would like to put my little 2 cents in the right bucket.
Yeah.
So I need to do. I know who I'm voting for presidentially, but I need to research on the amendments and laws that you're gonna be voting for. Also,
Yeah.
I need to look into
Well,
those a little deeper.
like whenever I see somebody like post on Facebook or whatever about like I voted for Democrat or I voted for Republican. It's like so you didn't pay attention to nothing.
Yeah.
Like you didn't know what to do, so you just picked whatever side.
Mm-hmm.
You know, um, you know, Amendment 3 is on the ballot for Missouri, and
Mm-hmm.
it's about abortion and stuff. And you were with me. We were just sitting in Judy's, you know, trying to, we're getting something to eat. And we're just, talking and all whatnot. And I get a text on my phone about voting yes on Amendment 3. And so me being me, and we're like, you know what? I was going to vote yes on Amendment 3, but you have talked me out of it. Um, so I don't force my beliefs or my politics on you. And I don't believe that you should be randomly texting people
Yeah.
telling them how to vote. So yeah, I'll just go ahead and vote no.
Mm-hmm.
So, which I mean, I'll vote one way or the other, however I want. I'm not going to let a text influence me by any means.
Yeah.
But it's just I don't know the way politics are now with the just the constant bombarding on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. Like would you all just shut the fuck up and let us think about it?
Yeah.
Like I don't need you and I got 1 million followers, so I'm gonna do this. Like I don't need that.
Yeah.
I can make up my own damn mind.
Mm-hmm.
I read through all the amendments. I know what they all mean. I know what they're all supposed to do.
Yeah.
I'll vote the way I want to vote.
Yeah.
So
Everybody in Missouri has a sign up for one way or the other.
yeah,
Not so many in Jasper, which is kind of strange, but like our neighboring cities like Carthage, Lamar,
yeah.
Liberal, like
I am surprised to see a lot of vote yes on Amendment 3.
I don't see that many. I think I've seen two between Liberal and Carthage and whatnot. I think I've seen two.
Yeah, I've seen quite a few in Carthage and Lamar.
I'm also not paying that close attention because I'm not going to read your sign in your yard. I don't give a shit what you're doing.
Yeah, I don't know anybody's been like, I really just don't know what to do on this vote, but oh, look at that, 304. They said vote no. I guess I'll do that.
Yeah,
Like,
they're smart people. That's an idiotic decision.
yeah, that's just like calling out to your own tribe kind of deal. Like,
Yeah,
I think your dog's barking at like the wind. So,
and she stopped.
yeah. Uh,
So,
she must have gotten a candy bowl.
oh
Yeah.
no, Emma should be in there.
Oh, okay.
Last I knew. Who knows? Um, are there any things that you're excited about for like the holiday season coming up?
Well, I don't know. This got brought up the other day, but um, are you really want to do anything Thanksgiving?
I would like to do the KFC thing like we did
Yeah,
whenever Grandpa was here.
yeah.
I would really. I know it's a stupid tradition, but I would really like to
I
do it.
really like the tradition. I really do.
I like it strictly for how much Grandpa liked it,
Yeah.
and also KFC is good food. So
Well, what I think we should probably do, because I mean, we struggle with it every time we try to do it on Thanksgiving.
mhm.
Well, we usually find a place, but like last time we did it, I had to drive all the way to Pittsburgh to the one open KFC.
You did not. That is not true at all.
Yeah, I know I drove to Pittsburgh.
Maybe for Christmas.
I don't know if it was Christmas or
Last
Thanksgiving.
year, I had to drive to Joplin and go get Italian food because that was the only
No,
place that.
last year Kaylin was here, and we actually had a
Yeah, you're right. It
yeah.
was the year before
It
that I
was the
did
year
that.
before,
Okay.
but yeah, whatever year I'll if it was Christmas. Anyway,
Yeah.
Thanksgiving's on a Thursday. We'll buy the KFC Wednesday night,
Yep.
and we'll just reheat it
Yep.
and do that. So that way we know we have it.
We got an air fryer. We can redo that chicken pretty
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
Yeah,
I
but
actually got two air fryers
that's
because
true. Yeah.
because I'm a fat ass.
We have three if we try hard enough.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how we try. I was gonna try to make something funny out of that, and I have no
One of
idea.
the air fryers has shelves. So if that tells you anything.
And we still got the barbecue grill. Fire that up. I used to deep fry turkey every year.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, I haven't done that in a long time.
I can be completely honest with you after because it's been years since then.
One was medium rare.
I never liked it when you did it.
Really?
Yeah,
Why not?
and there was no flavoring in it because I mean you would try to season it before you deep fried it,
Hmm.
but not very hard, and then the oil would take off most of it.
Yeah,
I didn't like it, but I knew how excited you got about it.
yeah,
And I was like, turkey's turkey. I like the turkey.
yeah. Well, I mean, turkey's never really much about. I mean, rosemary, but I don't know. Even that's kind of.
Well, I mean, it's supposed to be like juicy, have some flavors in it.
Hmm.
And when I did it, it was like the skin, hard as rock. The chicken, dry as hell.
I
It
mean,
was okay for what it was,
I
and I
mean, it
was
was
perfectly
okay.
fine eating it.
Yeah, well, like turkey's like the main thing or whatever. I never really cared for the turkey. Like
Neither do
I'm
I.
all about the sides.
That's why I didn't make a big deal about it, because I'm more of
Yeah.
a ham and chicken guy.
Oh shit! Colin showed up and now he's leaving.
I'm more of a like ham and chicken, and then the sides is the main thing, like green bean casserole, mashed potatoes,
Yeah.
macaroni and
Oh,
cheese.
dude, I'll tear me up some green bean casserole.
I
Like,
love green bean
what?
casserole. So good. Oh my gosh.
Oh my god! Now that I'm hungry.
Yeah.
But so you just want to do like a small KFC kind of deal.
Yeah. I'm sure
Yeah.
I'll have to go do like other Thanksgiving stuff because of
Yeah.
Emma or whatever.
Yeah.
Um, but I would like keeping our little Thanksgiving small, like
Yeah.
the people that are here often, and like that's it.
Yeah. Like I mean, I'm just like I don't know. Like I did a lot of like turkey days, like when I was younger. Like I mean, there were some years where I had to go to three in one day.
Mm-hmm.
And oh my god, you're talking about rolling to the fucking car.
I've had to do that.
Yeah. Um, that is definitely stretchy pants day. So, but yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I figured do some KFC and keep it small. Maybe focus a little more around football. Like get that set up to where watch football and because I always have fun with that.
Are we going to be doing it on a Saturday or Sunday?
No, we do it on Turkey Day.
On Thursday?
Yeah. What do you think? I'm just talking about the whole Wednesday.
Yeah, I know. Why don't we just buy the stuff on Friday and do Thanksgiving on Saturday so we can watch Alabama play?
Well, one, I don't give a fuck about Alabama.
Fuck you. I'm
Uh,
wearing the hat right now.
two, um, you'll have other stuff going on. People rarely do things on like on Thanksgiving.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
And I'll be working that Saturday because I got to work the holiday, the
Good. I don't
weekend
need
after.
you.
All right, starve.
Yeah. No,
But
I'll be having my favorite thing about Thanksgiving is leftovers.
yeah,
I don't
well,
really even like seeing the family, cool, whatever. Eating Thanksgiving food by yourself, That is the best thing on the fucking planet.
Yeah, well, I'm about to get Thanksgiving as a two piece. Be sitting here in front of you gnawing on it.
I think leftovers is the best part about Thanksgiving, in my
Yeah,
opinion. I love it.
well, I don't know. I don't know. Christmas, I don't know. You have to probably see what your mom has going on. But if you guys
Yeah.
want to do the Christmas Eve thing like we did last year, I'm cool with that.
What did we do?
Yeah, we sat around, drank, and watched Christmas movies.
Oh, the night we didn't make it through one movie.
Yeah, yeah,
You went to bed before your movie was over, so we couldn't
yeah.
watch my movie.
But there was so much drama going on that night, like drinking and Christmas. I don't
Yeah.
know. I mean, I'm still gonna do it, but maybe I might be the only one drinking.
Hey, I'm grown.
Not grown enough.
Yeah, I am. I don't cause problems. I'm the one stoking the fire,
Yeah,
the gas fire.
yeah. Where the problem is, you're all like poke, poke. You know, oh, why'd the bear bite me?
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, like I enjoy doing that. I enjoy watching the Grinch every year. Yeah.
Yeah.
It is. I am not accustomed to having people over on Christmas Eve yet. Yeah, because so many years it's just by myself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we would come over like after Mom's morning Christmas. Come
Mhm.
over to your house, you know.
Yeah, you guys come over for I don't know, hour and a half, 2 hours, something like that. Get
Yeah.
your presents and whatnot.
Visit a little, you know.
Yeah, and go home. Which I mean, fine. Like it's not like I don't know. There's so many parents that like get like so worked up when we like like well, this is our day. No, no, not really. Christmas is about the kids, so whatever makes the kids happy.
Yeah.
That's why I never really thought about the Christmas Eve thing because I didn't have a whole lot going on. I knew you'd have more fun with your moms, so I'll just sit over here and drink my dollar store wine rack wine and
Out of a box.
yeah, fight the hangover the next day, listen to you with the wrapping paper. But
Listening to the wrapping paper and Mariah Carey.
that's the only time Hallmark movies are good.
This Christmas time.
Well, not being drunk off cheap wine and Christmas time. Like it's got to be both of them together.
Yeah. Not one or the other.
Yeah, because drunk enough where I don't pay attention.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Hallmark movies like it's like they're still like regular movies, right? Where it's all like, oh, we gotta have this hot chick in the lead, but it's a Hallmark movie, so it's like you're watching, you're like, man, like 10 years ago, I bet she was hot as hell.
She was on that one episode of Grey's Anatomy.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she was on a hemorrhoid commercial.
Yeah. One thing I always find funny.
Is that the girl from the herpes cream?
um, shit, I think I lost it.
Is that right?
Um, but yeah, I think that stuff's so funny. Like they always have the most bootleg, outdate. Oh wait, I remember what I was gonna say. Um, Mariah Carey was doing like these promotional things
Yeah.
for her, of course, her yearly Christmas music. Um, but she did something like every week up until Halloween for like 5 weeks.
Yeah.
She did some kind of new ad or new commercial, whatever. And it was like hinting at like Christmas is coming, but you gotta wait. And then um, they started doing this thing. I think they started it 2 years ago, where they promoted Mariah Carey as Frozen. Like she was frozen in ice until November 1st. And then
Yeah.
she's unthawed. Now you can listen to Christmas music, and she did that again this year.
I assume that's like probably her clone.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure that they just like body swap on her.
She's like 50 or 60 now, like in her 50s or 60s, and she looks like she's barely 30.
Well,
Like something's wrong.
I mean, you've been working like in like drywall and stuff like that, and like whatever blemishes on the wall, if you fill it with enough mud,
Mm-hmm.
It'll look smooth, and I feel like that's what's going on. I don't know why us as a country is like, Mariah, yeah, she's still hot. Like, I mean, that's like me looking at that wall over there and going, yeah, that's a real nice piece of drywall.
Put enough frosting on a cake, it'll look good.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like the secret to carrot cake.
Carrot cake is good either way, dude. Carrot cake is awesome.
You've had carrot cake without the frosting.
I've had it where it was frosting in the middle, but there was no frosting on the outside.
But there was frosting.
In the middle.
Does it matter if it's on top or in the middle?
Yeah, because it looked ugly, but tasted really good.
Yeah, I mean, it's usually what most people say about me.
No, no, they don't.
He ugly, but like, he's a nice guy.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
I didn't know we were going perverted.
Well, I said tasted good, and you're like, oh yeah, that's me. I'm like, yeah, what the fuck ever.
If my sex life was a cake, I don't, hmm, I don't know what cake it would be. Non-existent, probably.
I think if everybody's sex life was a cake, yours would be a pie.
Well, because
Or like a half-eaten brownie or something.
well, because I was thinking about it the other day, and I was like, "Oh shit, I haven't used my dick all year.
Yeah.
I might want to get on that. Year's almost over. Like
I only got 2 months.
dude. I'm the only guy that I know that their condoms hit their expiration dates.
No, I know some of your friends. They
Yeah.
don't either.
Well, and it's not even that I like miss it or crave it or like it's just like paying a bill.
It's not worth the cramps anymore.
Yeah, it's like I mean I got to do it just because I mean I'm supposed to.
It's funny.
Yeah.
You're that kind of old now.
I mean I don't know. To me it's so. No, I mean it's just I don't know. To me it's not worth all the headache and the hassle.
I guess that's fair. Yeah,
Yeah.
I can see that.
I don't know, I'm like a sexual camel. Like I can go decades. Like I don't even care.
You're worried about this year because it was your New Year's resolution. You have it in like 6.
And no, I wouldn't, dude. Like I mean, I think about it so little. Like it wasn't even in my New Year's resolution.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just want to get laid once in the next 10 years.
Well, no, it's not that I even want to. It's just that way, people ask, I'd be like, huh? Oh, yeah, I did.
Yeah.
And I don't have to explain anything then there because nobody asks me like, how many times?
Yeah.
So like, hey, did you get laid this year?
I don't think anybody's ever going to ask anybody else that. Did you get laid this year? Like, no one's going to ask that ever.
That's because you're still young.
You think people actually actively ask their friends that?
Yeah, dude. Like whenever you get older, like people like they put you on blood pressure medicine yet? Like,
Well, yeah, that makes sense.
well, yeah, it's the same thing when you're getting old. Like, hey, did you remember to have sex this year? Dude, I almost forgot.
Yeah. Only 2 months left.
Yeah. So
Oh
I
my
mean,
God.
it means I gotta like start talking. I don't know. I don't want to lie that much because I feel like a used car salesman whenever I'm trying to talk somebody into.
That's funny.
It's like,
I'm a little broken. Wheel's about to fall off.
that ride's great. Only 2 owners. You know,
376,000 miles.
garage kept all winter. Tires are bald. Could use a tune-up.
Oil change done every 10 years.
But it's still reliable and starts every time.
Starts every time, most of the time.
Yeah. Not for long road trips.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a gas saver to and from work.
Yeah. Ball joints don't exist.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Axle's left on the highway. Like, it's a miracle it's still going.
It's definitely low mileage.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Okay, so now that we've downgraded my love life and
Your self-esteem. And
yeah, my will to live. In all seriousness, though, like I don't know, yeah, like it's not it's not a real thing that I'm shooting for to like cap off the year. So,
yeah.
um, please keep the offers to a minimum.
It's funny that you think you're going to get offers.
Stranger things have happened.
I doubt it.
One of these days, when you're old enough, because 19 is not old enough, I'll let you in on the legend.
I'm the legend.
On the legend.
Of what? Cramp McGee? Throw your hip out, Hobson? What are you talking about?
Dude, I'm like 2 yoga classes from being in my prime. I don't know what you're talking
What the
about.
fuck ever?
Like, and just get a little mobility back. Now, we're going to forget the fact that this year, I threw my back out picking up a cigarette lighter. Like,
And the year before that, you got a hernia just doing basic lifting.
no, I did not get a hernia from basic
He
lifting.
carried in the groceries. Got a
Dude, I got a hernia from carrying a whole fucking company on my shoulders. I had a whole division on my shoulders,
Yeah.
carried it for 2 fucking years. And as soon as I set it down, they broke it.
Mm-hmm.
So, which that was my Halloween costume, by the way.
I remember. Yeah.
Yeah, I wore my card shirt, and somebody asked me, "Oh, I thought you were going to dress up for Halloween." I pointed at the logo and I was like, "I did. I'm a piece of shit."
That's funny.
Yeah, now I'm probably going to get sued. Oh well. Try to get blood from a turnip. That's all I'm saying. Like,
Oh man. Whenever we did do Halloween, like I said, me and Emma did like a couple costume thing. We did Wally and Eva
yeah,
from obviously Wally. It actually turned out pretty good, and we made it to Spook House, and then one of us was like, "I'm not ready. I'm scared," and then we left. I won't call out me or her,
right. But you're
but
telling the story, so
but I've been to a few. um, but it was still a great time. We went and had dinner in our costumes, got a lot of compliments and also funny looks. Went to Walmart because that's all you can do in this shitty state. You just gotta go to Walmart or go Branson, one of the two. It was a good time though.
they ever tell you about the me and your mom wore costumes one year together?
Yeah.
Yeah, do you remember what they were?
You were a hippie.
Yeah, I had a blonde wig on, like long hair, looked like Kurt Cobain.
Yeah, and she was a pregnant nun.
Yeah, yeah. She was pregnant with you, so you went to the Halloween party with us.
Unwillingly.
Yeah, she kept on taking my cigarette every time somebody wanted to take a picture of her because she was like, she was big pregnant.
Yeah.
I mean, well, obviously, she had to be what, like 7 months? Or
Yeah.
she was like 8 months because imagine this, she were late. Um,
Yeah.
yeah, so but yeah, it was funny walking around with her like that. And that was back whenever like the bar was open uptown, so we like went through there.
Yeah.
So, which I guess now that there's a deli in there.
In the bar in Jasper.
Yeah,
It's not deli. It's like a bakery kind of thing.
right, but they sell sandwiches.
Do they really?
Yeah,
I just knew they sold like baked goods. That's all I
well,
knew.
they were talking about Judy's today. I was like, But I guess like she'll just make up a bunch and like you come in by. That's weird. It's like on Friday or something. I don't know.
Interesting.
Yeah.
We drove by on Friday and seen that it was open. We're like, oh, that's interesting.
Well, like we got all these like cool food, all these cool food places here in town. But they all have like weird hours and days and
Never open.
yeah, like yeah, we're not open on like Tuesdays and Thursdays. It's like
Yeah.
why?
Yeah.
Oh, Just not.
It's football day.
Yeah. But Judy's convenience store went back to 24 hours.
See, I forgot about that. I
Yeah.
didn't. And we're about to get a Love's
Yeah. It's about to
and
fire up.
in the Sinclair Roadhouse,
Yeah. The double deuce.
the Double Deuce,
I don't even know why we have that.
because it's ridiculous and it's Jasper.
I guess. I don't know. I mean, I can't wait till it opens. I can't wait to check it out. And I mean, if you had to pick right now, like on the spot, because we've never talked about this, which one you gonna support? Love's, Judy's, Pete's, or the Double Deuce?
Mm, either Pete's or Judy's.
Really?
Probably Pete's.
No, neither one of the new ones. Huh?
No, I I don't like that they're bringing the two to the town. I know it'll probably grow the town a little bit more, but that's kind of taken away from the what makes this town good. I think it's going to bring a lot of people to this town. Like we're going to probably see a lot of construction on houses in the next like 5 years. We'll probably see some houses being built, and I know that'll bring probably a good chunk of good people, but also with good people, that means there's going to be more bad people,
Hmm.
and bad always outweighs the good in small towns.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't think they're good for the town. It definitely raises our city's value because we have 4 gas stations. It's
Yeah.
if you need gas while you're going through I-44,
9.
I-49, um, there's these 4 you can pick from. Like it's. I understand why they're doing it, but I don't agree with it being the one that lives in the town.
Well, one thing I didn't like, like that Roadhouse Double Deuce thing. That's built on the outside of town, right? And so it's not within the city limits. So that means it's not. The city doesn't gain taxes off of it,
Hmm.
right? So because if you are in the city limits, then there's a sales tax. It's like a penny or 2 cents
Hmm.
on the sales tax of any goods sold in town, and that's like the cost of doing business in Jasper because like you're using our water and our sewer and stuff like that,
Yeah.
right? So this roadhouse, double deuce, whatever you want to call it, has been built. The plumbing's all been done. Their sewers, a septic system, a very expensive septic system at that. Um, and now that it's getting ready to open, the city actually wants to annex in where that truck stop is.
Hmm.
How do you feel on that? Like, do you feel that that's fair to the owner of the company or to the town, or what do you think?
No, I don't think that's fair at all. They went out of their way to make their own septic system so they don't have to rely on the town. And yeah, it was kind of, I guess, strategic, so you don't have to pay the town anything. So I mean, that's kind of messed up, but it's also their decision because they're paying for it. They can do whatever the hell they want with it.
Well,
I don't agree with the town making our thing bigger, like our city limits bigger to
right.
contain that one place. That's ridiculous to me. But I don't know. I don't think it's fair what the town's doing
Yeah.
because that's that guy's business. That's what he wanted to do. He has every right to do what he did.
Yeah.
The town has no right to do that.
Well, he built there because he already owned the property.
That even yeah, that
Yeah.
makes it even better.
He turned a crop field into basically a truck stop, much of what like Peach is doing, but on the other side. So, like, I mean, I'm conflicted by it because, yeah, the city needs the revenue to be able to grow. Um, I don't know what the plan is for the extra money. I mean, I think the citizens of Jasper should be able to get something outside of, well, we got a better sewer system. Well, what is, I mean, yeah, that's great. Like,
That's cool, but ours is working fine. I don't know what you're.
no, it's not. It's actually not working fine. It's very outdated and really does need to be caught up to speed on what we have going on here in town.
Okay.
But the citizens should get something.
Hmm.
So, I mean, okay, you want to annex it. I want to see something in writing that says that so much of the sales tax money is going to go into appreciation days,
That would be a good idea.
or the Christmas parade,
Hmm.
something, I mean, I don't think that it's right to just call for the money. I mean, they should call for most of the money, sure.
Hmm.
Like, because the town needs it. Like, there's a lot of road improvements, signage, a lot of infrastructure stuff that needs to be done. You know, I don't. I mean, I think probably the police force would probably need to see some improvement, like some upgrades,
Yeah.
stuff like that. I don't think a lot, but I think um, maybe making the wages that are currently being paid improved because they don't get paid a whole lot.
Hmm.
Like I know people have a thing on cops and stuff, and especially like with Chad, because Chad is very Chad. So, but I like him, but I understand why a lot of people don't because he's very rough on the people that don't do the right things. Um, but I would like to see a wage increase for sure
Hmm.
for all of the officers and all the new ones coming in. But I think most of all this new stuff should go to the citizens. I think we should have a better appreciation days. I think we should have a better Christmas parade.
Hmm.
We're not funding the fire department anymore. That's a county fire department. So,
Yeah.
you know, I think the people should get something out of this deal too. Not just, like, oh, we got a new sewer system. That's cool. That's great. We needed it. But
Yeah.
so
I think they should definitely like. I really like the idea of putting money back into Jasper Days because that's. I think we talked about it on last week's episode. I was like, it hurt a little bit because, or maybe not last week, but the
yeah,
week
it's a
before.
couple
But
weeks ago.
yeah,
Yeah.
I was like, it hurt to see what Jasper Days is now. Like it's good for what it is, but it's nothing like what it was,
Yeah.
and that it's sad because I really like this town as much as I want to get out of it as much as possible.
Right.
It's a good town, and whenever I have kids, I would like to take my kids to this town and raise them here.
Yeah.
Um, but if with the new gas station, Jasper Days, it's everything's gonna be getting worse unless something good happens. You know,
Yeah.
like yes, the gas stations will bring more money. Are we going to use it properly? Probably not. I would like us to, and I have hope that we will, but realistically, probably not.
Yeah. I mean, realistically, we're probably not going to get much out of it. But
Like the water tower might get repainted or something, like something ridiculous.
well, I know like Mary, like she's been fighting to get a new water tower for decades at this point.
Mm.
You know, first we got to get a new trash company because the trash is tied into the water bill, and since that company's come in, like our bill has increased,
Yeah,
and we pay more for less service now.
yeah,
So I think it's fairly ridiculous, and they miss a lot of days.
hmm
So
yeah. They just miss a week. They're like, "Yeah, we'll just get it in a couple days and throw everybody off." Like it.
yeah, I mean they've done well with the street pickup, but like they miss the maintenance farm, they miss City Hall, they miss wherever. Like I mean, even Judy's ain't using them. They use Trash Max
Hmm.
for a roll off dumpster. Like that's I mean, I'm just saying like they can't work out some deal with the businesses. So I don't know. I'll be glad when we're done with them.
You have more personal beef than I do. I seen what it did for like as a son standpoint of employee,
Yeah,
but outside of that, I don't really know. I just know you weren't home very often and got paid less, and now you're home more often and get paid more, and I think that's a good thing. So
yeah,
that's
yeah.
all I that's all I've seen that affected me. You know.
Oh yeah, I've done like a whole like 180 like professionally. Like it's been amazing. But
Yeah.
um yeah, I mean I I'm so I at my age now, especially how we talked about like, well, this is how many weekends I got. Um, I'm very protective over my time, and
Hmm.
the stealing of it. Like I don't like things that waste my time.
Hmm.
That's why some of the personal beefs that you know about with me, that's why they're so mm, so personal to me.
Yeah.
Because I don't like things that waste my time.
Hmm.
I've wasted enough time in my life. So
I think that's somewhere I need to get because I waste so much time so freely.
yeah, I mean, I mean, you'll regret a whole lot less. Because before I used to think I had no regrets in my life,
Hmm.
and turns out the more I look back, there's a lot I regret.
Really?
Yeah,
Like my whole life, you always said you have no regrets. This is the first time I've ever heard you say that
yeah, and I mean,
live on air.
yeah, everything that comes, like in between, like that has anything to do with like you or any of your siblings, like that has never been any kind of like you guys have never been a time sink for me.
Yeah.
Like you guys are a life choice. Like I choose to, you know, do whatever, like going to these, the travel games and stuff. That wasn't a waste of time for me.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a waste of money, yes, because of what they did. But I'll still remember going to Oklahoma with you.
Hmm.
I'll still remember how good Domino's breadsticks are.
Yeah, I
Um,
remember that.
yeah, like I mean, that's what we ate for like 2 days.
Hmm.
Like I didn't have to shit for three. So
Something about that.
yeah,
Where was
so
that? Was that in Oklahoma City?
yeah, it was.
We've gotten them again since we got back at our local Domino's.
Yeah, but
Not
they did.
nearly as good.
Yeah, they didn't hit the same.
No.
Like I don't know, it had to be the combination of the hotel room and
Football.
football, the heat. Like I mean, because we were like I was exhausted and I was just there,
Yeah.
because I mean, this is the middle of summer. I
Yeah.
mean, it is hot, 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 hot.
Hmm.
And yeah,
That was a good trip.
it was a good trip for a bad reason. So
Yeah.
yeah,
I'm so happy we went on it.
right. But yeah, stuff like that, I'll never regret. You know,
Wisconsin was pretty cool too.
yeah, Wisconsin was great. You know, um, I love it up there. God, I want to move up there so bad. I
Well,
not
guys
only,
like us do good too.
yeah, not only because like we were like the studliest of studs up there, like
I
the
know.
standards are low. I mean, low, low. Like, anybody in Missouri having trouble with the ladies, I'm just saying, head north. If you 6 foot or above, you're good. You're
Yeah.
golden.
Yeah. Some legs might feel like grizzly, but it's all right.
Yeah, and I don't know how I could work into my mind to make that accent attractive to me.
Oh,
Oh,
not like that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like, oh, yeah, that's the right spot there.
I wasn't ready for that.
Oh, yeah, she don't call you
Oh yeah,
dad.
you hit the spot.
She don't call you daddy. She calls you papa. Oh, yeah, up here in the Great White North,
The first time you said it, it sounded exactly like the Lucky Charms. Like, oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, you hit the right spot there.
See, oddly enough, that sounded less like Lucky Charms.
Okay, that's hurtful. I mean, I don't know. I saw my Lucky Charms voice is Wisconsin. Gotcha. But
Oh
yeah,
man.
I'm just thinking of all the different things in my head about what they would be saying. Do ya, papa? Do my hair.
Pull my hair.
Eh?
Don't choke me so hard, eh?
Pounding me like a walleye. Oh my god.
Oh, I fucking wheezed on that
Yeah, a little bit, a little bit.
one. Okay, we need to wrap this up soon.
Yeah, yeah. Because I mean, I don't know.
I'm like getting to that point where you're so tired that everything's hilarious.
Yeah, and everybody listening is like, what the fuck are these guys laughing
Can these guys shut the hell up? Let
at?
me change the channel. Shit.
Yeah, there's a exit sign on their thing. So I can't keep my cigarette lit for some reason.
Skill issue.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. They make it fireproof and things, so like so many like drunk dads would pass out with a cigarette in their hand and catch your house on fire. Like survival of the fittest at that point. Like sorry to anybody whose dad like passed out with a cigarette in their hand and burns the house down. I'm just playing the numbers now at this point. Anyway, work tomorrow. Pretty standard week, I guess. So,
Yeah.
um,
Same old, same old.
yeah, I think I want to go to Vegas.
What?
Yeah,
Like this week?
next year.
Okay.
I'm not taking any of you.
That's fair.
Be just me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You can visit your friend.
just thinking about it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll send you with the recording stuff.
he or he or she. I don't know what to call them.
They.
They. Yeah, that's a good one. So they had their surgery and whatnot, and so now they look more like a girl.
There you go.
Like I'm like looking at it and going, how?
Yeah.
Like, because it's like a whole like jaw shaving thing,
Mm-hmm.
and I mean, girls been right this whole time. Like, beauty's painful. So
Beauty's pain, baby.
yeah, I don't know. That's why I don't.
That's why we're so comfortable.
Yeah, I'm real comfortable. I remember whenever I cared and I had my eyebrows waxed.
Yeah.
God, money that hurts.
Someone was like, "Hey, you have a unibrow." I was like, "No, I don't," because for a guy, I
Mhm.
weirdly keep up with my eyebrows pretty well.
Yeah.
Like it's kind of weird. Like I keep up with them constantly,
Mhm.
and they were like, "You have a unibrow." I'm like, "No, I don't. I shave it every day." Like, and I looked, I was like, "Oh shit, I missed a couple days."
I think that's probably one of the things I miss most about like being married and stuff is like randomly having hair ripped out of my forehead.
Oh, I'm sure.
You know, like, hold still.
Yeah.
You know.
Or like they randomly see like a pimple on your back or something. Let me get that. Hold on, hold still.
Yeah, because it's not so much like girls don't do that to guys because like they want their guy to look good. They, you know, like I have to be seen in public with you, so
Yeah.
like yeah, it's more about that. Whenever you understand that you are more of a purse than a person, but you know you're there to just
Smile and look pretty.
yeah,
Okay.
you already failed.
Fair enough. Yeah. I get 'em. I get my looks from you, so
You're 100% ready to go, aren't you?
a little bit.
Little, not even a little, a lot.
I'm really tired.
All right.
I'm an old man. I go to bed at like 8.
I gotta go to bed too. So anyway, you have a good week. It was a good weekend. Everybody be safe and
Don't do drugs. Stay in school.
yeah, pound them like a walleye.